Good morning, everybody. Today is Monday. Today is a current vlog. Uh, Truthfully, I didn't do much yesterday, so I didn't even really pick up the camera to do anything. Excuse me, I just took a drink of pop. What I did yesterday is I went and picked up a dining room slash kitchen table because we didn't have anything. Other than that, I didn't do much anything yesterday. We just kind of chilled. I didn't get up till late. Did feed the snake a little bit more because he has been acting hungry. I don't know what his issue is. He hasn't been acting. I mean, he ate that mouse. You guys, if you watched the previous video, he ate the mouse. The very next morning he was acting hungry again, and so I fed him a pinky mouse yesterday because I figured he just ate, he can't be that hungry. Well, he is sitting in his hide, and I will flip the camera around. He is sitting right at the hide, and I'm telling you, he is watching me clear as day. If I go in here, he'll pop out a little bit more so he can see me. Do you see him? See it? This is what I'm doing. So, I don't know. I'm gonna probably up his size. We'll see. Since it's been 2 weeks since he ate, I don't know if he's extra hungry, but it still doesn't matter. I mean, it's the same thing as your stomach. If you don't eat for a while and your stomach is empty, you can only put so much in it. I mean, it's just his stomach. I mean, with the bulge, if you see the bulge in his stomach should be full. That's what that's what they say. I mean, if he's gonna be hungry, I will up the size mouse. I've got the next size up. I've got 100 of those ones, so I hope he doesn't outgrow them anytime soon. I'd like him to eat this last fuzzy, but I don't want to feed him until Saturday. Like I said, I did feed him Sunday, which was against what you should. You should only feed him on certain days, and that gets him on it. And again, I went against my rule. I fed him in the tank, which you're not supposed to do. I'm going to tell you right now, you're not supposed to do that. I mean, think about it. Like I said, every time you open the tank, you reach in there, he's going to think, hey, food, and go after your fingers. I mean, I don't want that to happen. I mean, but I don't know. He's acting weird after. Maybe because he's shit, he thinks he's I don't know. It's got me so freaking messed up. I don't know. He's a learning, and I really hope that you guys follow me through as we learn together with him. I do plan on making and you see his tank right now. This is what his fish tank is now. It's a 75-gallon tank. Okay. I'm sorry about the mess on top. This is his actual heat lamp. It's a 75-watt bulb. Underneath the bulb, where it's actually hitting on the top of this log. It's 93 degrees. Okay, if you look underneath this one, it's 79 degrees. So that's darn close to being underneath this. This is a nightlight slash it's a heat lamp, but it only gets to a certain degree. So if he gets hot on this side, he can come on this side and cool off. So he still has a hide. It's kind of like a hide, that little thing right here. If he wants to hide in there, a water dish on this side. He's got the hide, and he does like to hide in the logs sometimes. On this side where the log's at, there is a heat mat that starts about right here, and it runs all the way down, and it's the same width. Okay, so that runs over to a thermostat that plugs into there. So on that glass, it's 81.5 degrees. So if he was to get in that log, he likes to dig down, lay on the glass. The glass is 81 degrees. So that's how that is. This is what is putting the humidity in the air. They like to have a humid tank. Now, this is important. This is a humidity actually in the tank is 70. There is a humidifier or humidity thing right there on the glass. But when you put them on the glass, they are not as accurate because the humidity likes to sit up against the glass, which will cause it to rise. You're not getting an accurate reading. If I take that and I move it anywhere around in the tank, it should read exactly what it is in there. They like around 55 to 65. I noticed with him, he likes to stick around 70. It allows him to shed properly, and his skin is really nice, and he likes it better. Now with these, there is vent holes, which this was an old tank for different things. So, but I can, if it gets too humid in there, I can either turn it down or I can vent them. I can take and open up a couple of the corners, which during the winter or the summer and winter days, your house changes. So I have to really watch the humidifier or the humidity. If it starts to get really humid in the house and stuff like that. I flip the screen back around. If it gets really humid in the house, it's going to get really humid in his tank. I have to turn it down, and if I can't get it down low enough, I'll open all the vents, and that would just let the humidity right out of there and keep it down to where it's supposed to be. And also helps with the heat. If the heat gets in there and it gets too hot, I can open them up, let some of the heat out, so that way I have full control of it. This is my ideal tank. This is how I like this set up. Now, my plan is to build another tank and get rid of this one. It's going to be out of plexiglass. It's going to be 2 tiers with an albino one or white one, whatever one I can get. I'm working on getting a white one, so I'm praying I can. Let me see. This is what it's kind of going to be looking like. This is my sketch of it. So to have 2, maybe 3 tanks. And it will be set up in the exact same as that, except for I will be able to run the plumbing. We've hidden. Everything will be pretty much hidden in there. But that's how I run his tank. I mean, it's pretty simple. Every Thursday, roughly, I give him a bath. I was giving him a bath to make sure to get, because when I bought him at a pet store, that's why I told you, I'll tell you this, and I'll tell you repeatedly, never trust a pet store. A pet store, they don't know what they're talking about, okay? It's just flat out, they do not know what they're talking about. They told me they like the humidity really low. They like it to be, 30, 35. Well, okay, that's what I did. Well, I learned that's wrong, okay? Do your research. The way I have this tank is the correct way. This is how it is supposed to be. He was having a hard time shedding. So as I got the humidity level correct, some of the skin had stuck to him, so I was giving him baths, making sure to loosen as the skin up, and then taking a warm washcloth and carefully wiping him down and wiping it off. Last Saturday, he went through his shed. It took him 2 days. He completely shed the whole skin, head, everything. He's completely clean. So it worked. I mean, that's absolutely perfect. It was what it's supposed to be. Except for it did it on a feeding day, and now he's acting hungry. He keeps coming out acting like he wants to eat. She's not going to eat nothing until next Saturday. So maybe I talked to a breeder that I follow and stuff like that. He said maybe she's going through a growth spurt. Maybe that's it. Hopefully she doesn't grow too much, because like I said, I just bought those mice in bulk, and it's 100 of them. I was joking with my kids and told them that we're gonna, any mice we have left over, we're gonna fry them up and we're gonna eat them. Sorry about the light. Again, if you guys are following me, you know I cannot sit still. I gotta walk around. It's just I don't know. So I pace the house. That's what I do. But that's other than that, that's about it on him. I mean, if you guys have any questions about raising a snake, let me know. And if I don't have the answer, I can get the answer. Okay, I follow a breeder and stuff like that, which is now where I'm going to be getting my snakes and stuff like that, which is it's where you should do. I mean, and if you are going to go to a pet store, be very careful with what you check the snake over and over again, because they do not keep their environment correct at the store. They're supposed to keep a feed log. Okay. Make sure that they are feeding the snake when they're feeding the snake. If they're feeding the snake, make sure they're feeding him correctly, or that snake correctly. With this snake, they just got him in. He was only there for less than a week. They didn't even feed him at that point. So, but the food they were going to feed him was too small. They were going to feed him pinky mice. He's not supposed to be on pinky mice. Pinky mice are for newborns. He's not a newborn. He is a little older. He's not that old. I mean, I would say he's probably 7 months old, if I had to guess. He should be up to fuzzies. The good way to find out what you're supposed to feed him is the size of their body. Look at the size of their body. That's the size mouse you should be feeding your snake. So as they get bigger, you look at the size of the mouse. If his body's getting bigger and the mouse is a lot smaller than the size of his body, you need to up your size. Eventually, you'll have to go to rats. I have heard that when you transfer from mice to rats, sometimes the snake can reject the rat. They may not want to eat the rat. You try a few times, give it a few weeks, see if they're going to eat. If they're not, if he's just flat out not going to eat it, you may have to feed your snake 2 large mice. I mean, you got to do what you got to do at this point. At this point, I don't know about him because he's still small. I always suggest don't go get a big snake right off the bat. Get a small snake. Grow with the snake, okay? Hold your snake a lot, okay? At least 3 or 4 times a week. Because that snake is going to get to know you. It's going to get to know your smells, okay? But if you pick up your snake and he's acting sketchy, he may not want to be held, put him down. Okay, you can tell by his demeanor, by the way he's acting and stuff like that. He may not want to be held, so put the snake down. But most of the time, like, she loves to be held. That's his flat. She loves to be held. She likes to climb in your pockets. She likes to check you out. She likes to walk around like me. I walk. She checks places, the house out as I move around. I don't let her down on the floor and roam around because of the cat. Right now, the cat could hurt the snake, but eventually the snake can kill the cat. So, right now, this is how it is. So, this is me just rambling on about the snake and stuff like that. Like I said, it's a current vlog, so it's gonna be more raw. It's not gonna be much editing and stuff like that. It's just gonna be me. I want to thank everybody out there for subscribing. I think I hit 39 right now, and I'm thrilled. I'm at my loss for words with that. It's just, when you do subscribe, if you could, please like the videos and stuff like that. I know when I go into other people's, I make sure I like their videos, and the main reason is, it's a lot of work to make a video. I mean, it's not. It takes a lot of editing. It takes a lot to make a video. I mean, it's not just, I'm gonna record real quick, boom, done, and that's it. There's a lot of editing. There's a lot of going through, downloading stuff, and making sure that it's all good, and putting it onto the Facebook and stuff like that. So with every single like that your video gets, it's like a boost your morale. It's like, it makes you feel really good because they like your video, and I see my videos getting a lot of likes, and it just makes me extremely happy. Again, I can't thank you guys enough for subscribing and sticking with me, because right now, like I said, I'm using my iPad. I am going to get a vlog camera. I am going to get a computer. We are going to start doing this correctly. I am going to make better vlogs. I'd like to get a waterproof camera, because when we go fishing and stuff like that, we go on canoe trips and stuff like that, I would like to have waterproof. And maybe, as I said, I think it'd be really cool if I could get a camera when we go fishing, and where we go, the water's clear, so I can put the camera under the water and we can see the fish being reeled in, or just see what the fish look underwater. Because I'm telling you, where we go fishing, the fish come up and they actually just hit you in the leg. I bought a brand new boat this year, so we're going to be canoeing this year, and I think it'd be really cool to get some good shots of under the water, or just get some good shots. This year we have a ton of stuff we're going to be doing. Again, stick around, because we are going to fire off the spud gun. I'm working on making it so we can plug it and it can fire, but it won't actually shoot the spud, and we can just get the bang. That'd be cool. I mean, that's what I really want to do. That way I can do it at night. I can do it where I can see the flashing inside, see if we can get the flame to come out the top. I really want to play around with that. We do love to play with fire. We love fire. I love blowing things up. So I hope you guys stick around, and as it gets warmer outside, the more we're going to get out, and the more my videos will start to progress outside. Right now it's kind of chilly, but we're supposed to hit in the upper 60s, almost 70s, so we're going to be able to get outside, and we are going to enjoy some of this weather. But other than that, I think I don't think I got not much else going on today. Today my kids are coming over, so that will be a start of tomorrow's vlog. Because I want to get this one up. My vlogs are going to get up. I'm going to try to get them up between 12 and 3. So anywhere in between there, I would try to get it up. Then it gives me time to start the next vlog for the next day. And I'm not... It may run over to the next day, and I close it the next day. But I still guess... There's a bird trying to get in the house. And the cat... If you notice, my cat, everywhere I go, my cat is. To show... There's my putty cat, Garfield. He is... There's a bird sitting right outside this window somewhere. And a squirrel likes to sit outside. I have a pet squirrel. It's like I said, I got a pet squirrel. I feed him nuts and stuff like that. He comes up. I'm getting really, really close, and I want to get him on camera of him taking the nut from me. He's really, really close. I mean, I can get within a foot, so it's really, really close. But without me keep rambling on and stuff like that, I am going to edit or end this and start tomorrow's vlog today. Does that make sense? I think that'd be it. I'm trying to think. I just don't think that there's anything else going on. My kids are, like I said, are coming over today, which is always a blessing. It's the best days. They'll be over, and they're gonna want to go outside and play. I guarantee it. But till then, be brave, be strong. Remember, God loves us. He loves you. Till then, we will talk to you tomorrow in tomorrow's vlog. Talk to you guys later.